Reviewing That Show. We here to review that show. And if you think we can, we can still view that show. All the people be trying to view like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review that show, bitch!
But this is what I want to throw in. This is what I want to throw in it though, Joe. It's just like it's an evolution of the times, dog. Because like, see, Marty, you a grandpa and shit. But like, if you think about how sex goes, dog.
Only has missionary. That's it.
You know what
I'm saying?
Yeah, we do it the same.
Every night.
Right in the same position. You know, can't gotta be right in the center of the bed. Can't be a little to the left, a little to the right. Now it's gotta be right there. So
Marty ain't naked. That nigga fuck with pajamas on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
just stick through the hole. You know. I mean, you make it work. You work around things. You know what I'm saying? As long as it makes it in there, that's all that counts.
Like a wife.
You know what I'm saying? Just gotta make it landing. That's all. You know, hot as a motherfucker in the summertime, though. But you know.
But what I'm saying is like the times with sex, it evolves. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was young, eating pussy was taboo. Yeah, everybody was like, women ain't sucking dick. Everybody was like, I don't suck dick. I don't eat pussy. Even in the rap songs, it was like, it was a taboo thing. And then, you know what I mean?
Wayne came along.
Not just Wayne, just the times. The times just changed and like it became a little more accepted. That's what's happening with Ass.
He kind of pushed that wave though.
I mean, he did because he was very vocal about it, but the times changed. That's the same thing. That's the same thing with ass eating, dog. I know it's the times changed with ass eating. When you look at porn, it's become part of the setup for a lot of flicks now for the woman to eat some ass and for the nigga to eat some ass. Ass eating is in porn like as a norm, like just like you know, if you watch a porn, the setup gonna be you see a motherfucker either talking or showing off their body. First it's gonna be the dick suck, then it's gonna be multiple positions, then she get nut on her face, right? Well now there's gonna be some ass eating in that. That lets you know where we at, bro. No. You know what I'm saying?
It's classics.
And it's all in the movies too. It's all in the music. Not movies. I ain't seen the movie that had the booty eating, but it's all in the music too. Like
I've seen the movie
Gates,
where they
it's one of the founding fathers.
I mean,
hip hop eating ass.
Yeah,
like, you know,
about making it cool in rap. He was one of the main rappers that was rapping about it.
Like,
yeah,
it wasn't like he was like Kanye West in it. He was like, oh man, he was a nigga that kills niggas.
And he's enthusiastic about eating that booty. And then Janae had that line, eat my booty like groceries. That went viral. Everybody was saying that shit.
Close to me.
Eat
that booty like groceries. And I was like, bitch, I make groceries.
Yeah, I make groceries though.
What you talking about, girl?
So like, yeah, so wow, like, you know what I mean? It's funny, but like, yeah, Marty, you're kind of the weird one if you're professing over these podcast airwaves that you are not that you wouldn't eat the booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I hate to be the old nigga in the room. Damn, I never thought I'd be that old nigga in the room.
The old nigga, dog, ain't eating that chili ring.
Eat the chili. Yeah. I mean, it's just honestly, dog. She clean. It's just like eating pussy, bro. It's like it's just another it's just another hole.
Okay.
You're not. I think you think you're gonna taste shit or something. No, it's not. If you taste,
you don't. But see the ass out the shower.
Yeah, it don't taste like nothing, and then she go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now here go the thing that I haven't fully gotten with that, like what Joe spoke about off mic that he get into is he like his booty eating.
Hold on.
You said it on the podcast before, Joe.
I like when that person do it.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna let everybody do it. You know, that's a very sacred space back there that only the very few who can go in that temple can be allowed in that temple.
But you like the feeling though, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, if you allowed in that temple, you can rub the genie's lamp.
I'm not comfortable with the feeling. And I think, you know, as part of toxic masculinity, we can probably, like, I don't feel fully comfortable with having my ass fucked with. Like you could touch the cheek,
I don't
slap.
like people messing with my penny.
I mean, no, you could grab my ass, slap my ass, get with my ass, but the whole, no, nothing, need to hold alone. You hear me? And I know that, you know what I mean, it don't make me any less of a man, it don't make me gay to let her fuck with her. But I think somewhere in the dichotomy of how we were conditioned growing up, like, you know what I mean, somebody fucking with our asshole, which is just a part of our bodies, and if it stimulates and it feels good, oh my bad, you? I don't know.
Oh no, it did. But it was,
my bad, B.
I was like, you was gonna hit it all good.
But if it stimulates you, it's not. If it's only gay if you're doing it with a dude and you're a dude. You know what I mean? Anything you do with a woman that's sexual is straight and everything.
It's so many layers to the black man, dog, when it comes to like rape, like prison rape.
The bucking.
You know what I'm saying?
And bucking back in the day.
All that shit plays an effect of like why a nigga don't like black men.
It's a hurdle mentally for some of us to allow it to go down, because it's like the couple girls that have tried that shit on me is like they'll go for it, and I just always got this like I'm good, like this reaction, like it's like I don't even know if it even felt good when they did it, because like they started doing them. Hey, ooh, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Like the white lady that was in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Well, singing it. Some rolls on your ass.
You hear me? I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? But it's also becoming an accepted norm. And like I said, if you watch porn, them niggas put your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie,
it's
dog.
part of the dick sucking. Some of them.
Part of it is also like, because on porn it might be a form of control, but when I get into it, it's a form of releasing control.
That's such a funny thing to say in the position that you be in when it happens. But continue.
You know.
Release. You better not be fighting that girl face. Release.
Listen, I ain't queefing on my ass. All right. But when I say freedom, I mean it's like I have no control of what you're doing back there. You just going to just like, you know what I'm saying?
Back there.
What? Okay.
I hear what you're saying. It's just the verbiage is hilarious. I have no control of what you're doing back there.
Cause I look forward. I keep my hands forward, keep my eyes forward. Oh, I keep my head down, my pillow.
Keep my head down.
Like I ain't trying to see nothing back there. Whatever you do back there, I just want to feel. All right.
But you get into not having control?
It's it's not even that. It just feels comfortable to just not have it.
So
Sometimes.
that's the yes, Joe.
I mean, because it's not like I'm always asking for it. It's just that like I don't know. I never allow myself to like let go of control.
Yeah.
And so to let it happen, it's just relaxing because it's like
That's a yes. You say words like relaxing and comfortable. Because for me, it's like for the most part sexually, like I'm typically in control, but there's certain things that I like to not be in control of. But it's not my ass getting eaten. That would make me very uncomfortable. But like, you know, certain times when girls like throw you down and pull your things out, like, oh baby, get it, hey, you hear me? That could be fun. Or sometimes if they blindfold you and you know what I'm saying? That can be cool too.
And when you got your ass spread out,
there
your
you go.
hands
See, I knew it was
you know what I'm saying?
coming.
And you can't move because the tongue in your ass, you like, I can't do nothing about this either. I might as well be blindfolded and my hands tied
But
up.
I think that level would like turn me off because personally, like I don't I get into like rough sex, but I don't like being roughed up. Like there's nothing that turns me on about getting slapped or getting beat or getting. I don't get into you talking down to me like, you know, some dudes get into like getting told they ain't shit. I don't get into that. You hear me? Like I think once I was fucking one girl, she said I hate you. I was like, why? What do you mean? But truthfully, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you know, the way my ego works, like if you slap me, my dick will most likely get soft. But some people, they get slapped and it's like, but with you know what I'm saying? So it's interesting how that can work. It's interesting. I wonder if we still recording on camera. Cause this might make it's still recording. This might make This might make the FWB. You still the FWB.
I remember like as a kid, just like, not as a kid, in my youth. Thinking about sex and sort of what it would be. And thinking that like fellatio would just be like a Herculean task that I would need to pull off in order to, you know, finesse or would need to even going down.
Well, at 14, yes, it is a Herculean task to pull off. I mean, at 25, it shouldn't be. But
I'm thinking at 25 it would be. No, I'm thinking like to the future, not like, you know, next week.
Because you're thinking with your 14-year-old brain.
Right. But now to kind of be here, it's like, no, now the thing is assy. It's like,
because all girls,
it's like the thing you were so worried about as a kid is like, this is gonna be difficult to get. It's like,
I mean, but you don't want your ass eaten anyway, so it's not a difficulty that you gotta worry about. But not all women are into that. Like some women are into and some women, not their thing. They might go to your taint and stop. You hear me? So I'm cool with some taint action. You can do a little taint action. You hear me?
Nothing wrong with the taint.
Nothing wrong with the taint. Let's take a little taint a little bit. You hear me? But yeah, son, evolution of sex, dog. So like, yeah, Marty, dog, we both might have to entertain the thought of getting our asses ate, but you might have to, at the very least, entertain the thought of eating your girl booty when it comes down to it.
Well, I mean, if now it's a requirement, I gotta put it on the menu.
Because one of the niggas before you definitely ate her booty at this point.
Oh man, I can't.
Don't let it be a nigga after you. Because if a nigga after you, ain't no nigga back to you. All right.
Fair enough.
I'm telling you, dog. Certain things when they happen, if they digging it can't go back. I remember my girl straight up asked me, "You eat ass?" I was like, "I do."
No. That was a statement. That sounds like a declarative statement.
Yeah. Like,
you eat ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is now.
I felt the glory of my whole being done that.
Ass.
So you eat ass now, sir.
Astronomical. Like you an ass man. You know what I'm saying?
Dumb.
I eat that. Man, fuck all that. Man, listen, eat that ass, Marty.
That nigga turned to the camera like he was on. You want to say what's up to the camera, bro?
Yeah, please.
Eat that ass. All right, if you get an opportunity to eat that ass before somebody else do, you dig? I remember back in the day when like pussy was being forbidden, but there was niggas eating pussy. They was like, "Don't let me eat your white pussy." You ain't eating that pussy? You think your dick just gonna satisfy? Okay, okay. And then you know, the nigga ain't got no wife no more. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think the first pussy I ever ate, she ain't we was a little young, so like. I'm gonna just say it wasn't the best experience, you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
And who knows, my dick probably tasted nasty to her, you know what I mean? Because we were young, we wasn't probably, because...
I mean, you didn't say this, but are you saying that it tasted nasty? You just said it wasn't good.
It didn't make me excited to want to continue, but I'm like
Fair enough.
I'm like 14 or 15 at this age.
Okay.
But like when we get more older, like, you know what I mean, senior year of high school, college, and then you start tasting what a pussy is when it's clean and taken care of and matured and they know what they doing with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I can't lie.
But I say all that to say this. That's why you gotta eat some ass, bro, because the ass is the same way. Mm-hmm. Once that ass is clean, it's just a hole, bro. It's just a hole. What you about to say you can't lie with it?
It's just a hole,
I remember I ate my first.
It's just a hole, bro.
I ate my first pussy at 13 and I was with it.
So it was good. The taste was everything was right.
It wasn't even the taste. It was just like when I saw she acted to it.
Oh, the
I
reaction.
was like, I gotta master this.
Caveman shit.
Yeah, I gotta. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if she acting like this, I gotta be known to be the best doing of this. I gotta be. I gotta give it guac 3000. You know what I'm saying?
My dog said it clicked. It clicked.
Word.
You feel me?
Women like this.
But that's
You know
another
what
thing
I'm saying?
too. You're some years younger than us, so you came up in the age
fair
when pussy eating was way more accepted too.
I'm in the Wayne era.
You in that era of when
raised.
No,
so like it's okay.
We in the era of man. I might some ass, but I'm not licking. You know what you said?
No, he said.
What he said?
I don't mind sticking. Damn, I love pussy, but I ain't licking.
Yeah, and then DMX even had some lines. I ain't eating no pussy. Like it was just not. They just.
And then
all our macho heroes said, "You don't
do
pussy."
it.
Then Wayne in my era came out and said, I treat the pussy like soup. And then when I'm done, I remove my spoon and drink your juice. You know what I mean?
Of the many pussy punchlines of Weezy F Baby. Yeah. The many pussy punchlines.
That stands for fellatio.
In my he said that too though. Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, son.
Yeah. Oh man.
Eat the booty.
But
eat the booty, Marty. Tell our people goodbye. Check the red dot on. Still on.
That bitch blinking. Oh yeah, that bitch just went off.
It just went off.
Went off. Oh shit.
Interesting.
Look at that.
Good timing. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
And now we back. By now I knew I gotta check that hoe. Well, you tell people bye, Joe.
All right, y'all. Y'all know it's me, Alpha Joe 504. Of course, you can find me on the FWB Network. We got Match One, a couple of episodes coming out real soon. You can also find that on the FWB Network. You can find me on Instagram, Alpha Joe 504, J-O, no E. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can also find me on Facebook at Joseph Alpha Man Pons, Josef, these nuts. All right, y'all. Eat the booty like groceries.
Like groceries. And we make them down here.
We make them.
Here, man.
Yeah.
Adios.
That's right.
That was Joe Ski.
Yay.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, dog.
Man, oh man.
Welcome to Reviewing That Show, guys.
Yeah, welcome.
We in this building.
Fun intro.
That's how you started off, you hear me?
Yeah. Marty just learned about eating ass.
I mean, it's that actor guy, Mr. Bass, Marty #1 in the building.
Yeah, and this is your favorite host, Marty, MartyEdwards 504, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, Marty.
Yeah, son. Oh, man. And it would... I wish I would have had the freaking podcast going earlier because we. If you listen to us now, we're pretty zooted in, and we've also been talking a lot. But we still gonna give it to you today. But one thing, man, life been crazy lately. That's one thing I gotta say.
Heard that, brother. Heard that. Life has been surprisingly crazy. Yes. Agreed.
Big ups to therapy.
Okay, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to give an update of my shit every FlyWithBats episode. So, you know, check the next episode of FlyWithBats. I'm gonna start bringing up these like little shits. And you're always welcome because I'm thinking about keeping the 4-man booth for the FWB show. I'm gonna see what it look like when I put all these episodes up.
Cool, yeah.
But what I'm thinking about, what I was about to say. Yeah, dog. I'm always say this, dog. It's just very interesting the things that this therapy journey just opens up for nigga. You're dead. And we were talking off mic about, just before you even came, I was saying, I made a TikTok about this. Follow me on TikTok, Mr. Bats Baby. Of how, like, one of the biggest cons that we teach little boys is that with, like, our masculinity and our, like getting pussy means you more of a man. You feel me? The more pussy you get, the more prowess you have sexually. You that dude, you feel me? Then then there's a bunch of boys that's trying to, live up to that, and then you become even men, and you still on that shit, even whether consciously or unconsciously. You still a lot of us not. There's still a lot of us that are emotionally mature and they don't be on that shit. But you know what I mean?
I feel like that nowadays. I feel like there's an equal amount.
But it's a thing, you feel me? And I feel like I was a person that fell into that shit very badly. You know what I mean? When it comes to. And even if I wouldn't admit it to myself, looking back, that had to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying that, man, like, we should teach little boys to be desirable. Like, ain't nothing wrong with having all the women liking you or the girls being interested in you and becoming the type of person that would make yourself desirable. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't got to fuck everybody. You know?
It's a line that is sort of going to be different for everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking about, like, sort of teaching that lesson to each individual person. It's like everybody's going to hear that differently.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing too. I'm not saying if you want to be a motherfucker that's fucking people, fuck people. Do your thing. I'm not here with nobody want to get some pussy or get some dick. But what I'm saying is, it go back to what I keep talking about with this therapy shit, the biography shit, right? About how is your life an autobiography or is it a biography? Right. To me, your life is an autobiography if you're in control. You feel me? Like, if you're being honest with every partner, if you know, I'm doing this because I want to do this because that's my mindset. So I'm living life. That's what I'm on. Versus the biography of it of, this is what niggas do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you just fall in line with, this is what niggas do, and this is what I always thought was the way, or this is what I've always been taught, or whatever, and that's why you're doing it. You ain't even wanting to fuck all these people, but you're doing it because this, this is what I always did, or this is what I was taught. You ever go, because most times we get taught, if she about throwing a pussy, catch it. You know what I'm saying? What's that Kanye verse? If it falls in, to chase the pussy is a sin, but if it falls in your lap, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's so many of them, but it's one of those things that I wish we taught boys what we taught girls, where on the level of, don't give everybody the fucking access to you just to give them access to you. Because your energy is worthy type shit. You know what I mean? I ain't saying wrap it up, don't do nothing, be fucking nuns and monks. But I am saying be aware of your choices and who you choose to have sex with, whether it's 25 people or 2 people. You feel me? I think we teach boys this hunter mentality. Go get
knock
the
them all
pussy.
down.
Knock it all down. This makes you a man. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And like that's part of what's been happening with this therapy thing too. Cause like I talked about on the last episode of FlyWithBats, how nigga y'all can whatever.
Go for it.
The issue with my dad, you know what I'm saying, of like, you know what I mean, he wasn't there, but in a weird way I had that impression, so it's almost like I'm still falling in line with certain things. And again, he's grown out of that, he's mature now, he's not that person, but that doesn't mean those impressions didn't still have its effect, even though I will always say I made my own choices. I don't want to just put it on, I was doing fuck shit because my daddy. No, more that's part of the dichotomy, but it's not the only reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in this shit, it opened up this thing like abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? And that was one version of it. But then, like, I realized I had a certain abandonment issue with my mom, which was like I never lived with my mom. You feel me? Hold on, let me see if we still recording here. Now the bitch got me fucking paranoid.
Checking
shit.
it.
You hear me? But like, I never lived with my mom. My mom had me real young, and I lived with her probably till I was 3, and then she left with my grandmother so she could go get her shit together someplace else, and then I was supposed to move with her. I didn't know her and my grandma would have like this back and forth over me. I didn't know that until I was an adult. But from my kid mind, I remember my mom would always want me to live with her, but I always wanted to, like, I'm a person, I like shit to just be. Ever since I was a kid, like I wasn't good with change. You feel me?
Right.
And like, especially as an only child, I've had all my same friends for like years and years and years. I typically don't throw people away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta say fuck me. You heard me? I'm most likely, if we cool in some kind of way, even if we grow apart, I'm still fucking with you. Like, cause like, that's how I've always been. Yeah. So, my mom always wanted me to live with her, but little kid me would always put it off. I remember I used to be like, well, I'm gonna live with your mom after elementary school. I'm gonna live with your mom after middle school. I'm gonna live with your mom after high school. You know what, mom? I'm gonna go to college in Atlanta. Where are we right now? What happened? Where did I go? You know what I'm saying? But my mom always wanted me, so I never thought of it as an abandonment situation because I saw her every summer. I saw her every most holidays and shit. So in my mind, I never had a resentment because I always loved my mom. But the inverse of it was this: since she still wasn't like technically present, and the effect of her was always like this dopamine hit. You know what I mean? Like she's like Santa Claus. When mom's coming to town, I'm going by mom because I'm usually living with my grandparents. So it's like, and you know, it's very interesting. Like, so I say that to say, like, when we talk about that biography, autobiography shit, and even learning that part of it. Okay, so my dad was a player, and I remember that my mom was not there, so my interactions with women becomes like fleeting, or like I'm always looking for, I guess, female validation in different ways because I'm used to the person that's the woman that's supposed to, you know, like my mom, in and out, dope, Santa Claus. You feel me? So I'm out here, like, those ingredients put together, and of course, only through the therapeutic shit, only through someone diagnosing and like guiding me through peeping this shit out, like, yeah, like, think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this cocktail of abandonment as well as you trying to live up to a dad that wasn't there, who this is what you knew of him, and you trying to keep finding the validation and the dopamine hits of a Santa Claus mom situation. Yes, I'm going to jump the woman. And of course, I still made my choices, but being aware that that's the cocktail and that can inform them now makes me look at it like, bro, you was not, what do you really want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because you followed the script. you riding the biography. The autobiography now is not you aware of that shit. Now if I still decide to be a nigga that's doing whatever the fuck, blah, 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 then fine. But at least I'm writing that. You feel me?
It's your choice.
But
we good.
That's funny, right? It's still going.
Yeah,
it's
still going.
But in taking in that, it just informs the choice in a different way because it just makes me look at, like, especially at my age now too, because for the longest, you know what I mean, I think I just was floating. You know what I'm saying? Therapist asked me, I'm gonna ask this on the FlyWithBats network. She asked me, what romance did you see in your household growing up? What did you see? Romance.
My mom and dad until maybe like 7 or 9, somewhere around there is when he passed. And then my mom never dated again after that. So like in terms of romance, they had that sort of, you know, they were good. I remember I have memories of going to a jewelry store with my dad to pick up, like, you know, gifts and flowers and stuff like that for her. Like, he was always that kind of thoughtful person, at least, like, while I was around, he was. And, yeah, I mean, she didn't really date after that, you know, but I do have memories of things like that, you know, on both their parts, so, I mean.
When that lady asked me that question, Marty, bro,
wow.
I had no answer.
Word.
Because my grandparents is who I was in the house with.
Okay.
They just were old people. It wasn't like you grabbing a booty or a kiss or any of that.
Yeah.
They were in separate rooms. My grandpa slept downstairs. My grandma slept upstairs.
Did they, like, you know, like eat breakfast together or something like that?
I mean, they just.
Oh, yeah.
I knew they had love there. I knew they loved each other, and
right,
they had chemistry. They talked a lot. You know what I mean? They kicked it. But
you have no like
when she asked that question, I couldn't think of a time like when my grandpa bought her flowers or you know what I mean, shit like that. You know what I mean? And not about my mom and my stepdad. And my stepdad was real cool. You feel me? He's real cool. Pop's cool. But I don't remember romance between them two. I feel like everything romantic. I feel like I'm the most romantic guy in my family on some shit because for whatever reason I've always like giving gifts. Like when it's time for like a Christmas or a birthday or Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to figure out a way to surprise my significant other some kind of way like that. I don't know what that's connected to. It probably come from my mom because my mom used to like to do shit like that for me. But like, if they said something throughout the year, Oh, that's what you want? Oh, that's what you want? You don't even think I'm paying attention, motherfucker. I'm always paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to plot something out around that. But I didn't get that from nowhere. You know what I mean? But I probably TV. Like, I don't remember it in my household, live at 5. Okay. I feel like I got that type of shit either from my mom's or from TV. You know what I'm saying? But her asking that question is like, it was an interesting thought of like, what you see is what you become type shit, or what you could follow when they go back to that, like, of, I don't want to be on no biography shit, because, like, I want to be more aware of the whys of why I do things. And I think that's another thing I feel like I'm happy about, like, being more in tune with, even wanting to ask why. Because we don't get taught to even think about that. Why you do this? Why you do that? What have you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been interesting. Interesting journey. See, I still had a therapy check-in on the Reviewing Dat Show, and I was supposed to save it for FlyWithBats show, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we'll just remove all the other folks and just splice it right in there.
Boom! It all happened still. But what you been watching, bro?
Ah, man, what have I been watching? I have been watching, I don't know, did we talk? When's the last time we recorded? Did I talk about my Rick and Morty and stuff?
I haven't been watching Rick and Morty because
right.
Yeah.
I've been watching that, but what's the last thing we recorded?
I think, man, last thing
for reviewing that.
For reviewing that was a while back, and that was probably like Snowfall.
Oh, okay. So it's been a while.
Been a while. Like now, I got to be very transparent. I'm only equipped to talk Loki because Loki's the only thing I've watched.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like
I just caught the latest episode of The Shy this week, man.
I've been meaning to catch up on The Shy. I haven't watched any of this new season. Has it been good?
Yeah. I really those bastards. Yeah, they did something interesting, man. A couple things, but I want you to watch first.
Okay.
But yeah, they do something. They're very topical. They do something interesting in relation to the police.
Hey, the camera. I hope you know you just caught me doing some high shit. Just in case you ever want to have a rewind button. Are we still recording?
Nah.
Oh shit.
Went off.
See, you never know when that shit happens.
I think it's dead, brother.
Oh, it died. That's even worse. I hate when the battery lies.
Yeah, it tells you it's full,
bitch.
Yeah, I know, bro. I try to, if I can, bro, I try to toss them motherfuckers. But like, I'm at a point now where it's like, well, now you gotta buy a whole new pack, bro, because, all of them kind of talking shit.
Yeah. Put that in the battery.
And I don't know what happened to my fucking charging power cable from the beginning. Oh man, are we still recording? Oh yeah, we're still recording. All right, everybody. So, what else have I been watching? Y'all, if y'all haven't, I think I talked about Hacks. Hacks concluded on HBO Max. It was awesome. One of my favorite joints. I heard that was pretty good. Yeah, man. I was real surprised with it, man. It's one of my favorite joints. I look forward to it. And then they gave you 2 episodes a week, so I was into that. What else is there?
That's what more people need to do. Give us 2.
Yeah, give us 2, man. I really, honestly, bro, they weren't sure that was a hit. And then it went off, and there's like it came on, and it kind of blew up. Like they weren't sure what they were working with. I don't think at the beginning, but yeah. And the chick who stars in it, I'm like, everybody knows Jean Smart, but the other lead, I don't know really her from anything else. So it's like, maybe they didn't trust it too, based off of that. But anyway,
he said it had no fee.
They didn't. They really. I don't think they knew what they had. But yeah, man. I look forward to catching up on that Rick and Morty episode at some point. I watched Black Widow.
I still haven't seen it, but a lot of people have been giving it big ups. They say it's a pretty good movie.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god,
it's cool. No, it's
okay.
It's I think it's perfect. Like the fact that you can watch it at home, I think is perfect. It is 100% a standalone movie. They kind of do some different things,
Yeah.
And they like, one of the fun parts about the movie, they kind of, have a stinger that kind of says, hey, that thing will be back.
Well, the fact that it has a stinger lets you know it had to connect.
Right. Yeah.
They always got to connect.
Somehow, right?
But I'm imagining. I think it's pretty obvious. Now I don't know anything about this movie. This is Scarlett Johansson passing the torch to the blonde chick, right? She's gonna most likely be the next Black Widow, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like that's what they're obviously setting up, even from the trailer.
Yeah, and I think that's an actress that I was kind of really hard on because she was I don't know, like Midsommar, and I can't remember the other thing. I feel like there was one more movie she was in that I was just like, I can't stand her. But like, it was the movie, really, really, really was the movie, but it made such a fucking impression. Like, that movie just sort of sticks with you. You know, it's something you can't wash away. Like, it's on Amazon Prime if you know, ever like just feel like, you know, I don't know, being real fucked up. Because like, this movie is out there and I can't even really describe it. Anyway, she stars in it. And I've been really tough on her. But she really fucking like won me over in this movie. And this is also like one of the most violent, in my personal opinion, this is one of the most violent Marvel movies to date.
I mean, needed to be. She's an assassin, I'm glad.
Fair enough.
I'm glad you said that because if you think about it, bro. If you think about the earlier movies when they talk about and hint at her history, her past, whenever her and Hawkeye talk about it, it's always like, yeah, I done some fucked up shit, or yeah, and I done been to some place. You know, if you're gonna go to a prequel with her, you better show me her doing some shit.
Yeah, like my thing is, my only knock against it, I guess. Well, not only knock, but for now, my non-spoiler knock against it is this had no real reason to be like its standalone movie in this order, and then the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It didn't need to come here. It could have came early, and I feel like here's the thing. I'm happy. I don't know. This is weird. I mean, like, not like Scarlett Johansson was needing this or anything, but you know, I'm glad that the person who's been putting in work in the Marvel Cinematic Universe since Iron Man 2 finally gets her own standalone movie. I mean, I think it's kind of shitty that, you know, we know how this story ends, so it's just, you know, but it could have came earlier for what they did with it.
I think the deal is, I think what it is this. They plan to give this girl her own movie, this woman her own movie years ago, because she's the only original Avenger that doesn't have her own movie besides Hawkeye, but he has his own series about to come out. So like they both did the non-power niggas kind of the same.
Yeah.
But I think they always wanted to give both of those characters their own standalone, but I think Marvel didn't know where to place it. And her being a woman too, I know they wanted to most likely find a way to give her a film earlier, but they probably didn't know how to do it.
Right.
And then they wanted to battle against Wonder Woman, so they knew Black Widow couldn't battle Wonder Woman. They had to pull Captain Marvel out just to make it seem like, you know, that's their thinking with it. I'm with it. I'm with that. I think before the decision came down to kill the character, they already still had in their mind a promise that we're gonna make you a movie.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
that's
so
why. That's why it's like, well, even though we killed you, girl, we always
stand by our word.
We been knew we had to give you a movie.
Right.
So that's why it's just where it is, because of nothing too. It's coming out now, but COVID prevented. It was supposed to have been come out.
Right.
I don't I don't know what order it was supposed to be in. Then no, it was supposed to be the next movie out.
It was supposed to be the next movie out.
The first thing for phase whatever this is for. Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. So, hey, but
yeah, I mean,
Marty, I'm gonna say this. From what I gathered. Mm-hmm. Since you're like in the middle on it, like you like it, but it's not like you love it. I'm gonna say it's an awesome movie, people. It's most likely great.
Yeah, I mean, they do some different stuff for like a Marvel movie, like in terms of. Dang, I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. Like, can I talk about the opening at least?
Yeah.
Just how it opens and stuff, like the stylized. You know how we kind of mostly get cold opens, and then like the dun 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 dun. Like this one kind of opened like a spy thriller, and like how they did it, it was, yeah, it was. Fuck, I don't want to say it, because if I say it, I feel like you're gonna catch it. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna catch it, but I don't want to put the idea in your head first.
Leave it alone.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Leave it alone.
All right. Cool. But yes, it does some different things. I thought, like, it tries to, like, you know, Marvel movies for the most part how they, introduce their main characters. So there's a structure, a cold open, and how they kind of do things. And then Spider-Man, we don't really, I don't know.
Yeah.
They style wise, I saw the change and the maybe sort of shift in how we're gonna start visually telling the stories here in this new phase. And I'm interested. I'm interested.
Well, it's Marvel, so you're interested anyway.
Pretty much.
Anyway, they got your money. They got your heart. They got your soul.
Yeah, it's like until
I already signed the baby away, so I might as well watch all your movies.
I'm like, right? I mean, cause until Marvel, is found recorded saying that these niggas need to be happy that we gave them Black Panther at all. I think they'll have my support.
I feel that.
Bearing that not happening, we're all good.
Speaking of these niggas, shouts out to Misha Green for getting a deal at Apple after HBO turned down the new season of Lovecraft Country.
Okay, she did want to do another season.
Yeah, she had a whole season 2 breakdown worked out. It's gonna be like a world.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Okay, I remember now. But okay, so Apple's gonna pick up the show, or she's got a new deal.
Yeah, we still don't know what's happening with the show.
Okay,
she left HBO basically and said she has a whole multi-situation deal with Apple. So big ups to her.
Like we said before, we'll see her and Journey Smollett though.
Yup.
Once again,
they
will return.
It's a multi thing. She's supposed to do more than one thing, but one of those things is gonna have Journey.
I mean,
let's be real.
Yeah,
they're 2 for 2.
Yeah. So it's happening.
It's happening.
And this last one was a hit. It's a shame that they couldn't.
Underground was technically good too, from what I hear. I never watched it. I heard it was a real good show.
Yeah, Underground was actually. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Underground was great too. Underground was great. It lost its sort of, I think, its viewership, and also it was on WGN, which I thought was. Yeah, it was just an odd place to put it. And I watched it, you know what I'm saying? I taped it. I DVR'd like the first 2 seasons, and I was very engaged. And then just around the second season, like people just kind of like fell off. They were less interested in it, but it was a big hype. I felt like John Legend was pushing the first season. It was kind of had some nice momentum going. It just kind of lost its theme somewhere. But it was a great show though. Still a great show.
I'm gonna go back and catch it.
Yeah, it's on one of these platforms.
I know it exists, but that's the thing. Everything exists. There's always
right. Yeah, that's right. Fair enough. You're right. I mean, in the fair enough.
Even on that, I got Amazon Prime, HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not paying for all 5 of these.
The
double Peacock. Word. I'm about to get Apple because Apple Plus is only $5. And that's how you get your only. Yeah, it's $5, bro.
Oh shit.
And they got some shit on that. Oh, that's, you know what? That reminds me, dog. Okay, so, all right, so anybody listening, I've already been transparent. Bat's been in therapy. Bat's been in therapy because Bat's been in a bad space. Okay, boom. So being in a bad space, that's how come I haven't been watching much TV, and that's we haven't been doing much reviewing that because I haven't been watching anything to review because I just haven't, not much catches my attention. I've just been in my head. I've been in, So, whenever I go by my partner, I got a partner that's going through the exact same situation that I'm going through right now. And so in a weird way, we've been like accountability partners because like not only we going through similar things, but like he got other shit going on that he was needing my help to like kind of keep him on track with. So whenever I'm by, like we make sure we link up almost every day at some point for a few hours just to, rap, talk, hold each other down, take up space because like at times like, especially like on FlyWithBats I talked about being going through depression. I'm still kind of like dealing with that state. And so he's dealing with it too. So it's much better when you're with someone and you being distracted and you're kicking it versus being just in your house with the 4 walls. Yes. It gets bad, man. It gets really bad. Agreed. So he has this show that he always puts on. This nigga didn't vouch for a bunch of things on Apple Plus. He was like, bro, like they got this show called, oh God, what's the name of it? I wish I could remember the name of it. Like almost everything because one thing I love about my dog is he has the widest palette of anyone that I've met, probably besides you and Lawrence. You and Lawrence watch a lot of different shit. I give y'all that. Y'all really do.
Yeah, we try.
He watches a lot.
Yeah, I know. There's always somebody who does.
Like my nigga, there's always somebody.
You're always striving to beat the next guy.
So
It's funny because it's true.
Because the thing is, a lot of times, y'all watch a lot of different shit that I don't watch, but generally, I may have heard of whatever it is in passing, or because, I'm in the industry, so there's going to be things I'm going to hear about. I might be in an audition, but whatever. That, even if I don't watch that shit, I'm happy y'all did, because y'all can talk about it. Y'all let me know, oh, maybe I should be watching that shit I wasn't planning on watching. You hear me?
Right.
This nigga will watch all the shit y'all watch, and some shit I never even fucking heard of. Because he'll just go explore shit, and he just press play.
He's a motherfucker that watches movies with subtitles in them, where there's no English speaking language on it.
I don't know. No. I used to date a girl that did, though, and she tripped me out, because if I showed her to you, you would not think that girl was addicted to foreign films.
Wow.
You know what? I'm about to show it to you, and y'all gonna hear his freaking reaction when I say this is the woman.
She's into foreign films.
Yeah, son, and you
Lies.
should never
bullshit.
You should never judge a book by its cover off the dump, because
Fair enough. No, I get it. I'm with that.
Fuck, Jay Steele, like some of the shit that Jay Steele used to be into. We used to be like, damn, okay, Jay Steele, you gonna read some comic books with us? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you look at her and not necessarily think like, oh, she's gonna whoop-de-woo.
Right.
So that is a lesson.
Yeah.
But damn, why y'all not letting me go to my messages? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna show it to you. But it's hilarious that how you just never tell. But
Right, but so what was your boy?
Yeah. So he watches all kind of shit, and he stands for Apple Network, Apple TV.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
He stands for it. So it's like
I had it for a while. I enjoyed it.
He's always put me on like a bunch of different shows.
What's he like on there?
But no.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're getting to that.
The point is what he's putting me on.
Right.
He put me on this show called this girl right here.
Bullshit.
This girl right here she used to put me on. This girl right here. She look at this. You would not think she is a freaking epic freaking.
Does she speak the
no,
foreign other language?
She just likes foreign films.
Get the fuck out.
She's a fan of foreign films. So when I used to that's one thing I used to really like about her, dog. Like she'll put me on some shit, and I'd be like, oh, okay. There's one African film. I can't think of the name of it, but it happened in real life recently and made me like, wow, look at movies. But I think it was nominated or won an Oscar some years ago. But it was about this thug cat in like the African hood, and he hijacked his car and had a baby in the back. And he didn't know he had the baby in the back, and then he winds up getting attached to taking care of this baby and shit. And like the movie was fire. You know what I mean? It was not no English and shit. And like it was fire. I wish I could remember the name of it, but people Google the Google what I'm talking about. It's gonna come up. But this show is called Mythic Quest, and it comes on Apple, and it's one of the funniest, quirkiest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah, from the guys who did Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Don't know where it comes from, because again, I just go by Chris and he presses play and I watch.
Fair enough.
So I have no background information.
Yeah, it was something I started. Kind of lost my access to the Apple. The Apple.
I lost my access.
So, but it was one of those ones that was just kind of coming out right around the time I was, I'm losing my access. But maybe like 2 or 3 episodes were out, so I tried. But how do you like it?
So guys, it's a series about there's this like very popular video game. It's about a video game company, and they make this very uber popular video game that's like a mix
World
between
of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's like World of Warcraft mixed with Assassin's Creed, mixed with maybe a little bit of Fortnite to a degree. Right? It's this big open world thing that they have to keep it going, because again, in these days of games, it's about keeping the online base excited about interacting and playing with it, and et cetera, so they keep updating it and such and such. Mm-hmm. So you would not think that the premise of a video game company making this game would be as hilarious as it is. But my goodness, dude, they got him one.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Dude,
you think it's funny?
It's hilarious.
Okay.
And the thing is, again, for me to laugh where I'm at mentally currently, and for me to even be able to watch it, because like I said, most things I can't watch. Dog, I just be watching. Me and my dude be joke. I was like, why? Because it's quirky. It's not like and it's when you tell me it comes from the creators of Always Sunny. Now that makes sense.
Yeah, the lead guy with the goatee or whatever. He's
your boy. That's why he looks familiar.
Yeah, he's from the show. I know that. I think he had some sort of. Wow. I think he's a part of the creative process.
Son, no, bro. I've been looking at this motherfucker the whole time. Like, why does that white boy look familiar? Where do I know him from? Because the thing is, he doesn't play the same type of character as he plays on.
He doesn't?
No, not from what I saw.
Oh, really? Okay. No, I don't even remember the first episode, so I'm like, okay.
He plays. He plays a dick on Always Sunny to a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is he not a dick on this show?
Oh, he's a super dude. But he plays a different kind.
He's not stupid.
He's not stupid at all.
Okay, right.
It's a different kind.
Okay.
He's too smart.
Oh, really?
He's a brilliant,
that's
creative douche.
Really?
But likable. He kills his character.
Really?
You gotta watch.
All right, yeah, all right. You got me.
He's a likable asshole.
Right.
Like, because he's an asshole, bro. But he's not the asshole of the show. The asshole of the show, and everyone's hilarious. The asshole of the show, the one that's the real
chick
dick.
with the glasses?
No, she's funny too, but she really. It's a lot of unlikable characters on this show. It's not like there's a couple like the most likable character that's probably the most pure is the youngest daughter from Everybody Hates Chris is all grown up now.
Youngest daughter. Right. Okay. Yeah.
She plays a video game tester on the show.
Okay.
And she's so fucking cool. Like she's a character like, you know what I mean? She's instantly likable because like you say when you bring up the girl with the glasses, she's funny, but she got dick qualities to a degree too. Her and your boy from Always Sunny, like they're rivals and you kind of wait, no, they're gonna fuck, you know what I mean? But they're rivals and he's douchier, but she come back with her shit, you hear me? She ain't no pushover, but she's more likable to him. She's not presented as an asshole, but she ain't no pushover. So to battle an asshole, you gotta do some. You start seeing her becoming one. You know what I mean? You see the evolution. Like, damn, you was a nice girl at first. Now you coming, you're becoming. But let me see the cast of Mythic.
Real quick, just to throw it out there. So that guy, whoever that lead guy is, his wife, was always so.
All right, so his name is Rob McElhaney.
Rob McElhaney.
That's Ian. Okay, that's the from Always Sunny. The one with the glasses is Claudette Nickdale. That plays Poppy. Now the asshole of the show is this guy, Brad Bakshi, Danny Pooty.
Pooty. The dude from Community.
Yes.
Op-Ed, right? I think his name.
Yeah. And again, he's not playing that type of character.
Oh Oh, okay. All right. You sold me, sir. You sold. He's
the asshole of the show. He is, and again, that's the thing. No one's really dumb because they're video game creators. So you know what I mean. Well, he doesn't play video game creator. He plays the money guy. He plays the guy that's trying to get you. To create those things to get people to buy that crate or buy this shit. He's like, nigga, I'm the money guy.
Yeah, we need more microtransactions.
But he's a sociopath, and that's what I'm gonna leave you with. So not like a killer.
Right, but
devoid of empathy.
Yeah.
Only about the money. Okay. Ruthless. Also likable, but not presented in that way. But you go to learn to love him because he's Ari. He's the Ari of the show. That's the best way I can describe him. Okay.
You
know how you feel about Ari? Like you just means to the end.
Yeah, you're going a little too far, but all right. I'm still on board. I'm still on board. Yeah, I'm still on board.
That's what he's like. He's like, you're fucked up, dog, but you funny.
Wait. All right. Billy Walsh kind of fucked up. Like, you fucking up the game, bro, but I still fucks with you. Like, that type of fucking chaotic, like, nuclear bomb shit.
No. See,
not that bad.
He's not even fucking it up. Like, he's just
really
just about the money.
Oh, okay.
And he'll ride with you if it seems like it's to get the money. But he will turn on you
if your interests align.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell this character read every law of power. Like when you see how this character operates, you're gonna see exactly everything I'm telling you. Because I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, but I'm prepping you when you see these because you know all these actors from other things. Yeah. And like so when you pop up, I'm like, look at your boy. But then I see his character, I'm like, oh, you're killing this shit in a different way. So Mythic Quest, if you have any access to Apple, catch it. If you're into some quirky Always Sunny in Philadelphia type humor.
Was it like 2 seasons right now?
Only 2 so far, yeah.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say one last thing. I've been watching My Hero. And if you haven't,
have the dubs come yet?
Yeah, dubs have come. We've got about maybe 12 episodes.
I'll watch the dubs.
Yeah.
We dub like we'll be reviewing that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know that's what I was waiting for. Come on now. Come on.
Good shit.
Oh no, I'm sorry. They're not available through like Hulu.
Hulu don't got the dubs. Who got the dubs?
I'll send you a link.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry, you hardcore anime people.
Yeah.
We like to be able to just do other things
while we watch the fucking show. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God damn it!
Shit.
I gotta read.
I have to really look at this screen the entire 30 minutes or 4 hours because I'm gonna binge. And I got shit to do.
And I'm gonna say all due respect, while I may say something disrespectful. I do have a ton of respect for the Japanese voice actors.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not disrespectful. It's just I don't speak your language.
No, right. Also,
if I enjoy go down.
Also, I enjoy what's little grape boy's name?
With the
sticky, yeah.
I can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either. I enjoy the American.
Mineta. His name is Mineta.
Mineta, I think so. Yeah, I think that sounds right. So I enjoy the American version interpretation of the character. I'm just saying. I know it's cultural. I know it's maybe but I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
But that's a funny thing. Most
all my sounds the same.
Most hardcore anime fans, they will always be like, man, the Japanese voice actors are way better than the American. They often say, I got a partner of mine, Mike 5, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
When it comes to that show, he likes the Japanese version of Frog Girl. He hates the American version. Now, I've watched the Japanese version of Frog Girl, and I've watched the American version, and I feel like it's the same fucking thing. So I don't understand what his thing is. But I'm just letting you know, bro, it's a thing.
It is a thing. Okay, all right, fair
enough.
It's a
thing for people. So just like you have your favorite in the American, my dude's a whole black American that's like, I don't like the American Frogger. I'm with Japanese Frogger. And that's the thing. A lot of them be with that. I like the Japanese version. So shouts out to the Japanese actors. There's no disrespect there. Right. I just don't speak your language. And I like to, when I'm watching TV, I'm often doing other things as well. I'm sorry. And
right.
I got to have it in English so I can do the other things I need to do.
Word.
That's all.
But
I'm going to get back on My Hero.
But like, it'll be fun, man. Because like, the first half is not, they don't do a lot. There's a training battle between like class 1A and 1B. 1A, what was it, class 1A and 1B? What those the two classes, they're just having a little fucking training exercise. So it's like nothing really fucking happens. I mean, we get that. Don't get me wrong, nothing's boring about it at all.
I mean,
but it's like
hero.
It's not a lot of forward progression in like what's going on.
The overall story, like the evil bad guys and all that shit.
Yeah, not a lot of that going on right now. But it's like there's a Christmas episode, and then I haven't watched it. I waited for 2 episodes to come out because I'm like, I don't want to sit through a fucking Christmas episode in the summer. Well, what the fuck? If that's the only that like for a whole week, I gotta just sit with this.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. So I waited 2 weeks. And then, I don't know what the second episode is, but it looked like something. The thumbnail looked better, so I'm like, I'm watching when I get to it. But yeah, it did. It was terrible. I'm like, the class 1A celebrates Christmas, and I'm like, what? Why is this happening right now? Anyway, but it's been pretty fun. Like I said, not a lot has happened, man. But I kind of look forward to kind of where they're going. Some things have happened. Character. It's My Hero.
It's My Hero.
I
just have I just have faith in My Hero still being good, still being entertaining. And most anime, like they say, there's the quote unquote filler episodes, and some people hate the filler episodes. But I feel like if you do a filler episode well, I'm with you. If there's something that was fun about it, something entertaining about it, something that developed the character, because one thing good about My Hero, they use their filler episodes often to develop a lesser known character.
True. Yes. Yeah.
So if you're gonna use the filler for a reason, let's ride with it. As long as it's not just something just to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna get caught up. Like I said, you've inspired me because I think I can get some My Hero on my palette. Did you hear the cat or something?
Yeah, is the cat? I feel like I thought the cat came inside.
The cat did come inside.
Okay, well no, the cat's not. That's
let me still check my door. You never know. What's happening outside, people? Nothing.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Continue to be quiet. Because we live in a hustle wall as you did. It could be either one.
You gotta check it out first.
All right, so let's see. Since we got a little battery, let's see if we can get this some low key.
Loki. Good old Loke.
Let's see if we can get it to some Loke dog. Loke dog, yeah. Dog, yeah.
Let me look up my
you got notes on the Loke dog?
No, let me just look up my crush's name.
Your crush's name on the Loki dog.
On the
Loki. I finally got caught up on Loki. I finally got caught up on Loki right before the season finale.
That was, man, how fun was that, bro? That must have been cool. You just got to go all the way through them, you know? You didn't have to wait week to week. Or did you kind of?
Well, in a weird way, I watched the first two. Remember last time I was at least 2 no.
Yeah, you were like one and a half or something.
No. What's funny is when I went back, I was like, I could have talked some shit more. I was technically in the middle of 3 last time we talked.
Okay.
I was like in the middle of 3, and by that point, only 4 had come out, right? Because
I believe
because
so.
5 just came out.
I
was able to watch the rest of 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
And that's how I was like, okay, I'm here now.
I remember. Yeah, you know what? I'm forgetting that it's not. It's only 6 episodes.
6 episodes, yeah.
And they're an hour long.
Yeah. So last time we talked on FWB about it, it was 4 episodes were out. I was in the middle of 3, and we were all waiting on 5 to come. So I was able to see it back to back. So it wasn't the same as being able to watch 5 back to back, but I always was able to get me a chunk instead of a little piece of the pie. You hear me?
Right. So how were you? I don't know, man. What were your expectations for this show? Did you have any? None. Yeah, me is. I kind of. Well, here's the thing, bro. I like living in the pocket of. I'm waiting for these niggas to fuck up. I'm waiting for these niggas. Yeah. I'm just waiting for these niggas to fuck. This is gonna be the mistake. Watch them fall. No. Watch them fall. And then they don't. They kind of make something else.
You better not turn on my inner DC guy, because I'm over here I don't want Marvel to fall, but I just can't wait for DC to get more wins so they can get some of that stank off them. Because a lot of people be sleeping on the fact that they've had a bunch of wins since their epic losses. You know what I mean? Freaking Birds of Prey wasn't bad.
Wonder Woman didn't help.
But it didn't, but Joker was a win. Aquaman was a win, whether you liked it or not. Aquaman made $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Shazam is a win that people don't even know. Like, go watch Shazam. Shazam was amazing.
People not know about Shazam?
Man, not enough people putting up respect on Shazam, dog. Shazam is like a really funny, really good movie.
Hell yeah.
What else? Like, there's a few things. I remember I was up there, like, when I was looking at Wonder Woman. The first one at least was a hit. You know what I'm saying?
First one was awesome. I own that one.
There's DC, like, since the epic bomb of Justice League. And even Snyder's Justice League was really good. But since
they've had hits since after with Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? They're still pumping out hits.
It was the back-to-back, the weak response to Man of Steel, the flop that was Batman vs. Superman, and the even worse flop, because at least Batman vs. Superman made a lot of money off the hype of the name. But then Justice League just was the first one. Joss Whedon's the Justice League. That being shitty, you know what I'm saying? That just made that started the whole DC can't make good movies. But no, they've made a bunch of not a bunch, but they're stringing together some hits.
Yeah,
and they have your boys. What's your boy that do the Guardians of the Galaxy?
James Gunn.
They got James Gunn Suicide Squad coming out. Everything about all those trailers are looking good. You feel what I'm saying?
Fantastic, yes, they are.
They got Black Adam coming out. The Rock just wrapped that joint. He looking amazing.
Oh, they just finished filming?
They just finished that.
Oh, okay, so that's really happening then.
Definitely,
okay.
they just finished shooting it. There's Shazam 2 that's freaking shooting right now. And like I said, Shazam 1 was good, so I have a lot of good rapport. I got good faith for Shazam 2. I think that's going to be good.
Is Black Adam going to be the villain of part 2? Since he's already wrapped his movie, and
from what I hear from the rumors is they're gonna put Shazam and Black Adam together in Shazam's third movie because at first Black Adam was supposed to be the villain of Shazam 1 because he's a Shazam villain until he becomes our anti-hero and shit. But then The Rock had an interest in playing Black Adam. Once you have The Rock, you can't even put a hero across from him because it's The Rock. His star is gonna just eclipse them. So that's when The Rock said, well, I just do my own movie because, again, in the comic books, Black Adam, he does be on some anti-hero shit sometimes. He's not always a villain. You hear me? Mm-hmm. So that's why we're getting Black Adam. It's going to be interesting because, again, we got Aldous Hodge playing Hawkman in that movie. We got Pierce Brosnan playing Dr. Fate.
Motherfucker.
Pierce Brosnan, 007 playing old 007 playing Dr. Fate in that movie. So these
Oh, really?
He's not going to be this.
I'm interested in that.
Since there's other superheroes in this movie, he's not just going to be, I think, this white meat baby face, as we say in wrestling, this just hero. I feel like he's probably going to be on some kind of fuck shit at a point that needs to be curtailed by these other heroes, and then he gets on board or whatever. It's almost like watching Thanos, the movie of Endgame. Like, Thanos feels like the main character of Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to just be riding along with this anti-hero. The Rock is not going to always be good, and always going to be good, and always going to be bad, but he's, the center of the film, like Joker. You know what I mean? So we have that coming. We have the Batman coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have Flash coming with Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck both in the... Like, dude, I think DC got some heat that people don't even notice. Like, DC got some heat coming. So...
He was on a roll until he mentioned the Flash, and then all I caught was a picture of that. You know what? Maybe that run won't be the situation.
You took it right out of my mouth,
Maybe
dog.
the
There's
run
a whole
won't
new
be that.
director and a whole different creative team.
I blame that run on Josh Whedon anyway. Yeah.
Maybe Zack Snyder, because it was also in Zack Snyder's. You probably got to blame Zack. But either way it goes, there's a whole new creative team, so they might switch the run. You feel me?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You know what? That's a possibility. Okay, fair enough. I'll go with that. I like that, actually.
I mean, I've already been beating the horn of being mad that he's more Wally West than Barry Allen, but I'm hoping over the string of these films, though, that he just becomes more of a mature character, because that's the thing. At some point, we will get a Wally. And when we get a Wally, you gotta be older and more set in your shit. Because I'm gonna take this in. Flash is a rookie still in this world. So we're gonna see how it goes down. Hopefully he grows into this character. That's what I'm hoping. Hope he Stephen Amell's it. Hope he grows into this character. And by the time we get to a trilogy of Flash movies, I'm feeling different. Because the thing is this.
Why do you keep bringing up Stephen Amell?
He was great. He was great in the world of Zack Snyder. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't that he was a bad character. My issue is some nerd shit of that's just not the characterization of Barry Allen. That is the characterization of Wally West. So my nerd meter always goes off and be like, damn, yo, like, so what is Wally West gonna be like? That's my main issue. But again, he's young. There's ways that can stretch. But I said I just forced some DC shit in there just because I wanted to, because it's bad. But back to your shit on Marvel, on low-key. What you were saying about you're waiting for them to fuck up and they just not doing it.
Yeah, I like living in that pocket, man. I'm like, yo, they gonna fuck up one day, bro, and this is gonna be the one, nigga. And then you get something actually great that you love, and it's like, oh well, you know what? I win. Marvel stays on top, and I get something I like. You know, everybody wins here. Everybody wins. Yeah. So I like living in that world that somewhere they gonna fuck up, and they haven't yet. So I mean, it's good. But this is I don't know. I guess I was kind of just uninterested in this more so than because when I actually sat down to watch it, I was more surprised that Owen Wilson had just sort of like mesmerized me in this sort of weird way that I can't even really put into words. Like he's just I'm
an Owen Wilson fan. I feel like he always hits. He does his thing well.
I feel like he does his thing. But it's like I don't know, dude. Something about this time, bro, is just kind of like I don't know, different. I feel like. I've seen like trailers of this movie called Bliss on Amazon Prime, like because whenever you watch anything on Amazon, they have to play a goddamn trailer of whatever they're pushing that week, and they were pushing the shit out of that for about 2 weeks.
Shouts out to Panic.
Shouts out to Panic. Yes, shouts out to Panic. Check out the X-Ray. Listen, what was I saying? Which movie was I talking about? Bliss, yeah. Where I kind of get this idea that he's. It was kind of him kind of doing something a little different. Like he was still, of course, still kind of, he's Owen Wilson. Yeah. He's Owen Wilson.
He's still going to be good old.
He'll sound like Owen Wilson, but he's just kind of on a different level. And it's just like, I don't know. He just hit me on some different wavelengths here. And maybe also, too, it's the chemistry of him and Loki. Loki was already on
Tom
Loki's
Hiddleston
side.
And Owen Wilson have great chemistry.
Yeah.
They have great chemistry.
They have amazing chemistry. And then... Like what really sealed the deal in this last episode when they they had their little hug and he walks out. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
It was cute.
You cute boys. But no, I think that also played a heavy part in it too, and just sort of how he's able to bounce around with everybody. Like I just kind of was digging his energy, how he talked to.
I feel like that's Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson as an actor, I feel like everything I see him in. He always finds a way to have chemistry with whoever he's on screen with. He's like really good at that.
When I talk, I'm sorry.
I want you to hold your thought. I just want to put this in here.
Gotcha.
What's the actor? What's your thought? What's your fucking thought? Say something to make yourself remember it.
My thought is.
No, fuck it. Say your thought. I don't want you to lose it.
Oh fuck. I don't want to come off like I'm not an Owen Wilson fan. Because I feel like I may be sounding like that. But I'm like, do you ever feel like...
No, you're just coming off surprised that you liked them in this.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And I'm just sitting over here like, I never thought to myself, am I an Owen Wilson fan? But as I speak to you right now, if someone was to ask me, are you a fan of Owen Wilson? I'm like, yeah,
I am.
There's not a thing that I've ever watched him in and said, ew, Owen Wilson.
Right.
He, like I said, he has this really good ability to just rock his thing.
I guess also too, the trailer didn't really wow me. And he was kind of in it, and it was kind of like, I know, fair enough.
Because when I saw Owen Wilson,
you dug it?
I don't remember the trailer. All I remember is seeing the stills and seeing that he was going to be in it. And I was like, oh, we're going to get Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. That should be fun. I didn't know it was going to be the chemistry was going to be what it was. It was really great chemistry. But just I'm an actor nerd. So certain times when you see certain actors that you're not used to seeing with each other, you get a little excitement. Like, whoa, I never would have put those two together. Let's see what they fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
But the only little thing I was about to just say is, who's the actor that plays, that's about to play Carnage in Venom?
Damn it.
Woody
Harrelson.
For some reason, when I was young, Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson and Adam Sandler and Ben Stiller, they look nothing alike. These motherfuckers would always remind me of each other, and I would always get their movies. I would always get Adam Sandler and Ben Stiller movie. Like, wait, is that an Adam Sandler movie or Ben Stiller movie? And when it'd be the same thing with Owen Wilson and Woody Harrelson. For some reason, it was like Owen or Woody. Okay, you know what I mean? I don't know why. Because truthfully, Owen Wilson is truthfully the the less attractive Matthew McConaughey. But I used to always get them two confused.
Oh man.
But anyway,
Owen Wilson fucks. But listen, but no, he's I don't know. It's just I didn't get the impression from the trailer that they were gonna be able to have fun. Like he seemed like I know what's going on, and I'm but he was seasoned. He was in the pocket, and like he had like a lot of play in him, but like it wasn't him trying, bro. I don't know. That wasn't in the trailer, bro.
Listeners, this is why I will always talk shit about my fellow Marty, because you mean to tell me you saw Marvel, Owen Wilson, and you didn't think he was gonna get that? No fun. Ain't no way. That's what made me joke. I was like, Owen Wilson with his ass about to be, because I can't think of a movie where I thought of
world.
Owen Wilson is a comedic actor, because I can think of a dramatic thing he's done. He can bring drama to his parts, but he's typically like he has this thing that he does. So what he brings to anything that he's in is even if it's dramatic, it's gonna be that glimmer of sarcasm or some kind of something. So I was like, with the Marvel tone, I knew it was gonna be fun. No clue it was going to be as fun, but I knew it was going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? So this is the difference between us Martys. This is the difference.
Yeah. No, yeah. It caught me by surprise, man. But I dug kind of every step of the way. Like, I forget the actress's name, but I know that people who know her call her Gugu, but that's not her name.
Gugu Mbatha-Raw.
Yes. When I first saw her in the first episode.
Gorgeous ass.
She is, but like, bro,
they toned her down in this one for real.
I didn't think it was her. I'm like, there's no way she's gonna be playing, because I'm thinking like, we're only gonna see this person once. We're never gonna go back to her again. Like, there's no way that they're gonna have her cast in this. And then she showed up again, and I was like, oh no, that's her. Yeah,
because the character she plays is a comic character, Ravana.
Oh, it is a
comic character? Okay. From the comic.
Right,
so once they said her name, again, I'm way more well-versed on DC Comics, as in comic books I've read versus Marvel. But I remember that name, and I remember that name dealing with some time shit. I think, funny enough, it's funny that she black. Jonathan Majors, Kang, he got a thing for her or something in the comics. Like, there's some romantic thing with Ravana and Kang, if I remember right. So with us knowing Kang's on the horizon, and with them having her playing Ravana, and we have this whole shit with the TVA, and now we find out in the episode that, the Time Lords are fake, so who's really running the show, which makes people go, we gonna get some Kang? Is it gonna be some Kang? Who might be pulling the strings? Like, you know what I mean? And when we have Ravana in the atmosphere, you know what I mean? It's just, can we get a little bit of Kang? But Jonathan Majors playing dumb, because he's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. They asked him. He's been asked. He's denied it, but you're supposed to deny it.
Yeah. If his response was, I don't know what you're talking about, that makes me feel better.
But here go the thing too. Even if he's not going to have, because this thing was probably already shot before he was even cast, but they might have a name drop at the very least, because they can name drop. They know what characters are coming regardless.
Yeah, and they're gonna use this to build on to something.
Because I don't know. That's the big mystery. Well, we'll get to that in a second. As far as you probably bring up your crush, I guess we can get into characters. Okay, let's get into general thoughts about the show itself. Sure. How do you feel about? Nope. Well, it was on a great opening.
Great opening.
Because it died. So it's going to be a really cool little snippet about Loki or maybe DC or... I think the most that this episode going to be up there is us talking about booty. I feel like it got the whole booty conversation.
There's a lot of booty in the,
we'll see.
In the show.
But what were we saying?
We were talking about
general thoughts. How you feel about the show?
Oh yeah, general. I thought it was. I thought it was perfect. I thought it was paced really, really well. I don't remember like it lagging at any point. Like I always felt intrigued, and they always kind of showed. Like I feel like this was a new world that they were building, but it definitely felt lived in. Like we were showing up, and these people had been living here for years. You know what I'm saying? We were just showing up on a Tuesday for them.
Right.
You know, I kind of dug that. And, I kind of like all the surprise actors and, people who popped up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know all of these people were going to be in this show, but altogether.
I got a crack on you right quick.
Oh, really?
It's funny because like we often say, you the old man. You call these people surprise actors as if they weren't already cast and announced. Google was cast and announced.
Oh, I didn't.
Exactly.
Like I said, no, I was
love
not
the surprise
interested.
For you.
Oh yeah, no,
that's
being
surprised. Because the problem is surprise. See, Matt Damon popping up in that Thor joint. You know what I mean? Being Loki in the play. That's some surprise shit. Right. That would be a surprise actor. Because wait, what the fuck you doing here, Matt Damon? That Google ain't no surprise.
You surprised at the cast list?
Yeah, right. That's why I'm cracking on you. Like you made you surprised of the cast.
The cast list was announced.
Right.
Like months before.
That's what I'm saying. Surprise actors. No, that's not a surprise actor.
Loki was just kind of something that, like, for me, yeah, I don't know. I guess it was information out, but it's something I never really sought out. I
didn't seek out any on Loki either. I just trusted them on that one.
Fair, I was also too living in that world of Loki's gonna be the fuck up, man. What are you gonna do with Loki? Loki's fucking dead, man. What are you gonna? You're not gonna make me care about Loki. You're not gonna make Loki cooler. You're not gonna fucking do anything awesome with Loki. And yeah, here I am eating my words, but that's kind of the point of the that's what you do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's our relationship.
That's what you do.
That's me and Marvel's relationship.
That is you in this podcast.
Marvel loves it when I do that.
You in this podcast relationship is you eating your words on air, and I'm glad for it.
Pretty much. I'm not starved. I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry anymore. But I dug it really from start to finish. I mean, I'm trying to think of I don't know. Yeah, everything about it, man. What did you think? Overall.
I mean, I dig the show good because again, it's something I was able to watch and get into and fall for. Like one of my earliest, I said this on the previous episodes, fears was how they're gonna get from Avengers 1 Loki to a more heroic Loki because it took we watched the movies take the original Loki on that journey and it made sense. So I was saying, okay, but this isn't that guy. This is another one. So how are we going to do it? And they've done it to a very good degree, especially by making him falling in love with himself. We talk about narcissism. He's in love with himself, just a variant of himself. Like, what the fuck is this? Some people have problems with this romance. Some people love the romance of him and Sylvie. Some people are feeling like, wait, you made Loki fall in love with himself. What's going on here? But maybe that's the point. I don't know. I just have one thing that I saw. What's the podcast? Blurred Vision, and put this on Instagram because one of the guys on Blurred Vision has a problem with the romance, and I like the little romance. I think they have chemistry. I ain't tripping on the romance, but what I can low key agree with to a certain degree is his issue with it seems like they've made Sylvie this amazing, well developed character, and then they kind of neutering Loki in his own show to certain levels, like. Regarding it. It's like there's like she's the superior like I love what they're doing with Sylvie, but the show is also called Loki, but she is a Loki, so that's technically good that she is being developed, and I don't want her to not be her, but right now one of his things was it feels like he's like some lovesick puppy. He's not like on his badassery, and I could give him some of that because everything just seems like, where's Sylvie? Let me get to Sylvie. And Sylvie is getting to him, but she's still on her badassery while she's getting to him. You know what I mean? Like, in the last episode, because even in the finale, we need to see Loki get to some badassery because truthfully, in the most recent episode, the Loki, original Loki, classic Loki, stole the show. Went hard. Old school Loki went hard, so. What's the actor's name? He's some legendary actor too.
Richard E.
Something.
Grant.
I think that's it. I think it's Richard something like that.
Richard Grant.
And you know what I mean? And I'll give him a bit of that. I can see the lovesick shit going on because she likes him, but she still maintains her badassery to the degree, and that's nothing too. Like even in a fight, she decides not to fight. You know what I mean? There's certain things that you could have Loki do, even in his loving whatever himself of Sylvie, that don't make it seem like she's way more interesting, or she. You know what I mean? I want them both to be interesting. I want them both to be. And Loki is interesting. Don't get it twisted. I've been riding every episode.
Yeah.
And his chemistry with Owen Wilson is amazing and everything. But when I read that, I was like, I don't fully disagree with what I'm reading here.
Right.
Like, I'm not against the romance at all. I like how they're developing it, funny enough. But that part of it seems like she's getting all the fun lines if we talking about, like, it was not fun lines, but she's having more fun. You know what I mean? And this is supposed to be Tom Hiddleston's thing. And again, you will never hear me have an issue with a woman character getting her just due. Get it, but we don't have to give her shine at the expense of, you know, the male character either. We could just have two amazing badass characters. Richard E. Grant, yep. Wasn't he something else in Marvel?
Not that I remember.
Okay, he just be in a lot of shit, man.
I feel like I remember seeing him at maybe in The Mandalorian. I'm not sure. I don't know. Could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The whole concept of there being multiple like types of Lokis and stuff like that. I thought that was really interesting. But now that you mention it, now that you say that, I guess I echo your sentiment. I don't disagree with that at all, really, myself. But I don't know. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment
of the show. No, it doesn't. Because the thing is, I've been enjoying the show. It's just when I read that, it's exactly what I said. It's like, wait, I don't. Even though I'm loving the show,
right, and
everything, I don't fully disagree with you there, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, but it's for
a person who showed up specifically for that, which would kind of, you know, which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you getting the short end of the stick on that deal.
Yeah,
you know,
to the degree.
So yeah, I get that. And that's, you know, that's just kind of what it is. I mean, there is one episode left. I mean, maybe she'll be knocked unconscious and he'll have to, you know, carry the whole thing himself. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
I don't want her to be dwarfed either.
I don't want to.
You know, I just want both characters to freaking shine. And right now, it's like,
we gotta even this out, though.
We gotta even it out a little bit. And also, not just even it out. It goes back to my original wonderment about what you're gonna do with this character. You feel me? It took presumably years to get the original Loki to his most heroic moments, right? This guy here, all he had to do is fall in love with himself and now he's a hero? That's a question mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have some remnants, even through this journey we've watched. It's been a very believable journey for this character to get to where he is. I'm not going to knock it. But I need to see some backslide or some Loki, because even original Loki, when he was being heroic, sometimes you be like, damn, you don't know if where he gonna kind of go. And this nigga, he went through a lot more shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as that, you know, if I was to give it a little nudge, that's only a nudge I can get a show. You know.
Right.
And that's only based off of like really like nitpicking at this point.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you bring that up that did need to be some sort of journey, and I was kind of feeling like the only way to do it, man, is for him to, you know, kind of just run through his life and sort of see what happened. But I'm like, they're not gonna do that, and that's just fucking lazy.
But he did low-key do that.
He did.
Yeah, he low-key did that. That's what he did. You dumb. That's what they did. That is what he. But even in doing that, But I'm gonna give him that. That's what I'm saying. Even that fast, you stupid. That fast forward to the character.
Wait a minute,
That's what happened. But still, like, I'm gonna still stand by on the same level. That I like that they did that to a degree because because again, you had to do that. This was Evil Loki Prime. So Evil Loki Prime, you got to tap into some shit to get him to be the lead character of a show that's heroic.
Yeah, because he gives no fucks. I thought they were just gonna stop at this nigga. You know, once he found out that he sent the he killed his mom. You know,
once he realized he was responsible for his mother's death.
Right.
That was very believable for that character to feel the way.
Right. I thought it was gonna stop there. But when they kind of went further, I was like, oh, okay, y'all have just sealed the deal.
Yeah, and I felt like that in the way that they did it, because again, they didn't show it didn't take even 10 minutes. They did it in a way that worked. He saw the big hits that he needed to see. He even saw him and Thor be good brothers. He saw a lot of shit. He saw his dad die. So those things happening, Marvel, you're really good at what you do. Boom. But I'm gonna say this as a human being, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you were to. Man, I'm gonna use my actual situation without getting too specific. If I was to take instead of going through what I've gone through the last 2 months, right? If I was to just drop and take the me of 2 months ago or me of a year ago, and grab him from time and then put him in the future and expect his development to only be watching the hits of what happened over the past year. And then expect him to be where I am mentally as far as growth-wise. Because I'm not even where I'm going to be because I'm still growing. Mm-hmm. But that motherfucker a year ago ain't even where I am. Even in watching the hits, that might move my nigga to do something different if I throw that nigga back in the past. Right. But without the actual hits or without the actual experiences or without the actual lived experience, you gon' backslide a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That nigga might still, you know what I mean? That nigga, that version of me who might go back in time and might try to do things better, may still fuck up in certain ways that me right now, after living all the life that's happened over that year, because again, he don't have the year I got.
Yeah.
I know what happens throughout that whole year, not just the hits. I had to feel what happened throughout that whole year, not just the hits. So when I say that and bring it to this with the character with Loki, even though that advanced the process of making him at least flirt with the idea of being heroic, and even still after that, he still was about turning on them a couple times. So I got to once again give Marvel that. He didn't. It wasn't a complete 180. He's still some Loki. I'm still saying, still nitpick possibly. You know what I mean? I need to see some of that badassery because this Loki did not go through all the Marvel movies that the other one did. So this Loki need to show me some remnants of, something. That's all. It just can't be just because he fell in love with this girl. And maybe it can. Maybe I'm on the wrong end, and maybe the love of himself as a woman is enough to because that's another thing too. That Loki never found love, so we don't know. That's unknown.
That's true.
We don't know what that Loki would have done if that Loki was even capable of finding love in that manner. And good on Marvel for making Loki bisexual in canon for their movie, because they had that whole conversation and she was like, "Where's your princess?" And she was like, "I had the princess and the princesses." People was like, "Look, just
It's can I say that in today's age, it's like, okay, I don't want to sound like I'm undercutting what you just said.
Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys.
I feel like I'm about to undercut.
To all our LGBTQ listeners, I apologize in advance just in case Marty's about to say something goofy.
Nah, that's fair.
That's fair.
No, it is. It's fair. It's fair. But I feel like it's real easy to have him say it. But what's real ballsy is to fucking show it. But that'll never really happen. But I mean, I feel like that won't happen yet. I mean, we're not there yet. But I was just like,
No.
Okay.
Let me say something right quick, Marty.
Go for it.
One, I take that apology back to my LGBTQ community listeners. He just really said some very pro LGBT shit.
Oh yeah.
My nigga said, "What? Saying it? Fuck that."
I'm like,
show us a flashback of him fucking the guy.
He doesn't have to fuck him, but they can follow through the party. It could be real PG if they wanted, but I'm just.
And the second thing I gotta
it's
say
real
is,
easy to be like,
and my only number two is
also,
if they wanted to show it, they could have.
I think they could have. I felt like
it might not fit nowhere to show right now though. I'm gonna give them that
Right.
because there's a lot when it comes down to story and editing. But here's my thing. I'm gonna give you though. This is what I'm gonna give you though, Marty.
Okay.
Now that he has said it in future time, in some future joint, you gotta put your balls where your balls are, bro.
Right?
Even if it's with another version of you, my nigga, you gotta put because apparently that's what you into, you.
You know,
So
I mean,
you gotta put your balls with your balls where your
makes
balls
it
are.
okay.
That's all we say. You open the door.
That makes it okay.
But open the door is just lip service. You gotta suck some
Right.
dick. Anyway, continue, my nigga.
But not to take the victory away.
But it's still a victory. It's still
It's
good.
still-
that
yes,
his character
it is
said
absolutely right.
Such a high profile
Yeah.
character expressing that in that conversation. It's
Right.
still a victory. It's
Yes.
still necessary because there's still not enough of that. It's like when people complain about women heroes or black superheroes or whatever, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you feel like all of a sudden there's this surge. It's a surge because if you look at canon, there's still way more, et cetera, et cetera. That's why I get mad when people bring up, I hate that there's gay. Why do you hate that there's gay characters? They still are outnumbered 50-1 in straightness. You hear me? If you see one gay scene, I can bring you 2,500 straight scenes. So shut the fuck up and let progress happen. Anyway, continue, my G.
But yeah, I like but I thought it was interesting. What else? What I forgot the other point.
I mean, we just generally talking about the show
okay.
at this point, man.
All right.
It comes out.
So my crush
But
was
this
there.
is what I would say. This is one thing I will say. Well, you have a
Okay.
question?
No, I said my crush was there, but no, go ahead, finish it.
You love Sylvie. What's his actor's name? You've been trying to see his actor's
Yeah,
name this whole podcast.
I looked it up, but I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to say that shit. So why even try? Winmi, Mozoku, Winmi.
Oh, Wunmi Mozaku.
Wunmi
I'm
Mozaku.
most likely wrong. We need Elder
Yeah,
up here.
yeah,
we have been completely.
He said it
Wait,
before.
damn, you're absolutely right, son. We have been completely omitting the black character on the show.
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Well, I'm crushing on her. I'll follow her wherever. So I just think, yeah, I know. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to just, yeah, never mind.
No, that's on me. It's on me because
Fair enough.
you have
We
at
got
least twice, and people listen back. You at least twice brought up, I got my crush, and then we start talking about some other shit. That's on me. That's on me tangenting and shit.
It's all
So
good.
I'm sorry for disrespecting One Me.
Right.
I'm
Word.
gonna remember my point that I was gonna make. Let's give One Me some shine. You heard me.
Fair enough.
And you didn't even know she was in Batman vs Superman. Shouts out to her because we know her from Lovecraft Country.
Oh,
playing
right,
Ruby.
fair enough. Yeah,
Ruby
yeah.
from Lovecraft Country, and
Yes.
and I love y'all gave me a little hint of her character arc in the last episode of the FlyWithBats podcast, and I like what
Yeah.
they're doing with her, and I love her presence, man.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love to see she getting this. Her and John Majors getting this fucking Marvel money.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Like I dug like the character how she came in. Like I was kind of digging the the short fro, little cookie bush. I was digging the cookie bush. So she rolled through and fucking knocked that nigga out the first time.
Oh, she was strong. She was strong.
She knocked it. But then also too, when Sylvie was it Sylvie? No, it was Loki who flipped it on her ass.
Yeah, kept
and
on
her running back and forth.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Oh my god, that shit was so funny. And then that other dude from the Good Place, God, I don't know what the guy who works the office who was like kind of, I guess, working the mail room.
Oh, I think it was hilarious. Yeah,
I love
the
it.
TVA. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we find out the Infinity Stones ain't shit.
Yeah, everybody's fucking like I'm sorry.
They're paperweights.
They're paperweights.
And, and as Mark was with saying that we're in a whole new phase, guys. That thing was the epitome of all power. Guess what? In this phase, fuck it.
Means nothing.
Means nothing when a new phase, guys. Get with it, get lost. Let's go.
Shit. But no, I thought
Loki's reaction to the Stones being shitty was hilarious too. He's like,
yeah.
He was so let down, but keep going.
Oh, man.
But this is what I want to say. Wunmi, dog. I love the fact that they took her character because her character could have just been this one note, hard ass security person. I love the fact that they did not waste this actress. And they let her have this arc of redemption and opening her eyes when Sylvie did, enchanted her. And then she had this experience because the whole conspiracy of us finding out that the TVA, what you about to say, my G?
Oh, no, finish it.
I
won't forget, I'm sorry.
That the TVA, because Owen Wilson's character been thinking that they were all just created, like, from scratch, from these all-powerful beings that just control time. And we find out that, no, whoever is really controlling the quote-unquote sacred timeline as it is, grabbed you guys. You are all variants. A variant is an offshoot of a real person, meaning You are a real person with a background, with a life, and they took you out of your time or some version of you out of some version of a timeline, and now they're making you work for this organization instead of living out a full life. So when Owen Wilson like, I love jet skis, remember we was wondering like, how do you even know what the fuck a jet ski is? No, bitch, you having a memory, nigga. You don't even realize you having a goddamn memory. They better get my dog a jet ski by the end of this goddamn series. But yeah, so when we first saw the hint of that with that one soldier that Google got killed, Ravana got murked or whatever, it was like that was interesting. Like, okay, what's going on here? But then the girl like. And it was so cool that we didn't even get this, like, we didn't even know what she was on. When she woke up in that one episode and we see that she's on this kick of trying to get to Sylvie, you ain't even realizing that she's trying to get to Sylvie to be like, hey, nigga, what you just did to me on some, I really want to know what's going on. Not some, I'm not trying to fuck you up. Like, that was a great little flip.
Yeah. I was, also, too, I want to say this happened before. What I was going to say is, I like the fact that, like, when... Yeah, I guess it was after or whatever. Like, she's kind of, like, checking in with Owen Wilson because, you know, Owen Wilson's kind of spinning, like, you know, he doesn't know, like, what's true and what's not. And she's kind of asking him questions and shit, right? And it's like... And
at the time, it feels like she's still working for them people.
For them, right. Yeah, you don't know what she on then. Like, she could be like... I think we need to fucking, you know, Owen Wilson, you know what I'm saying? We prune that motherfucker.
Which they did.
You know what they did anyway, right? But, you know, it's like, I don't know if she was watching them or something like that. Like, I got relieved when it's like, oh, no. Okay, you're going to see, the curtain's going to get pulled back.
Yeah.
Too.
And that was a great moment on some actor shit because we didn't even see what she saw.
Right.
We just watched her feel it.
Yeah.
And that was a great moment. That was cool.
Oh, yeah. It was perfect. It was, really intrigued, man. And they didn't kill her, Pruner, to my knowledge, right?
She got knocked the fuck out.
She got knocked out. Okay, all right, fair enough. So, all right, so there's potential for her to come back. So Owen Wilson's about to burn it down.
Yeah, because you know they got that little cheat code. You hear me? You can't watch this shit back now and take any of that pruning shit as seriously. Once you realize they just go to an alternate dimension and get murdered by a monster.
Like I don't know, lost monster.
Ghost monster that's really hiding something else behind it, and we got a lot going on in this episode to come, guys.
Question, bro. Have you seen the trailer for the next episode?
Nope.
Okay, so do you think, I haven't seen one either, do you think that we're going to get any bit of Owen Wilson taking back the TVA or doing whatever? You think we're going to jump between both of those, or do you think it's going to just stick with Loki and Sylvie?
Okay, my business mind says Owen Wilson can't be gone, like, completely. But my creative mind says, well, that was a really good way to write his character out, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, it's called Loki.
Yeah, it's not about him, for one. For two, he said what he's going to do. We can just believe him. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I trust you're going to get it done.
You hear me? I'm just even as an audience, like, we don't have to watch him do it. Like, you know what I mean? We could just believe that's what he's going to go do. Mm-hmm. And three, that goodbye was so perfect.
Yeah.
We don't really need to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him. I think
as an audience, we could. Maybe they won't see each other again.
Most likely they won't. But I think we will see him in the last episode. But it may be like at the end of the episode, we might see something just to give the actor a fucking...
That jet ski you need.
Yeah, we're going to get the jet ski scene. That's what we're going to get. We might not see those two characters cross paths again, for at least for now. We might not see what the fuck he got going on. It's going to be mainly about Loki, Sylvie, and whatever these secrets is, I think. Mm-hmm. But they're going to show him on the jet ski, bro. They got to. They got to. Marvel don't see shit. They don't ever say shit for no reason. Right. You know what I mean? They don't give us a suggestion. If they don't, the next episode of Reviewing Dat, you're going to hear me talking some shit. God damn it. I'm trying to think. And what's cool right now is we haven't spoiled everything. You can still watch Loki, guys.
Oh, do you not want to spoil more? I was going to ask you one more question.
What's up?
So where were you always suspect of Google?
Yeah.
Were you? Okay.
No. Not always.
Okay.
It was a moment, and now we hide shit, so I don't remember. Let me try to think. There was a specific moment in a specific episode, like maybe 2 or 3. She did something. Something was suspect. She did something or said something that made me go, man, she knew. Like something. I don't remember what it was. It was one of her scenes. So it wasn't always, because I couldn't tell from like the first episode. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them 2 or 3. One of the episodes, 2 or 3, something's happened.
Was it potentially the moment when he said something, he commented about
like her trophies or whatever, and she told him like he's not her only like agent or procurer or whatever.
I don't know, bro. It's like it's one of those things of if I watch it back, I'm gonna know it was that.
Oh,
moment.
right.
Fair enough. But I just don't remember just after watching them all back to back like I have. I don't remember.
Fair enough. No, I know how that is.
Now you're gonna make me want to go back and do exactly what I just said, just like because I was suspicious of it before recently. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I didn't know it was gonna go as left because again, if you're probably a comic book kid, you probably know she's an evil person. But I just know I knew she was a bad guy in the comics to a degree, but I don't. Again, I'm not versed enough. I'm just not versed enough. I don't want to speak on shit I don't know. I just know a connection to Kang. And I remember like I probably was reading some other comic and she probably popped up or something, but it wasn't about her whenever I was reading because I remember seeing there's a white lady. I remember seeing the character and she like wear yellow and green. I don't remember. But anyway, I knew something was gonna be more to her, but I wasn't entirely sure where she was gonna go. And we still don't know where she's going because we find out she don't know. Oh, at least she's presenting like she don't know, and she's trying to find out. Who knows?
Right.
I like that thing of when Wumi told her, she was like, Sylvie gonna make it before you. She like, why? 'Cause you wanna know. She needs to know. She needs it. That was a nice line that just put right in your face. Eat that. Eat it up. Num. Black woman to black woman. You hear me?
Yeah, but let's see. I'm trying to think. Are we forgetting? Am I forgetting anything?
I mean, all the Lokis all surviving. That was a funny thing.
That's so all the Loki, the alligator Loki. Is that a comic book thing?
I believe it's a reference. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a definite reference.
All right, word. So what do you think about? I thought it was cool. Well, we kind of talked about Richard E. Grant. How
I think he was amazing. I
thought his backstory was interesting.
I took it right on my whole monologue about that was great.
Missing Thor and stuff and
that
wanting
was
to know
great.
if they missed
That
him.
was all great.
Yeah.
Like he killed us. He killed it. He killed
Yeah.
it. And his epic freaking saving them. That was amazing.
But then, but I was like, fuck,
died.
why you have to kill him? Like, and then like 2 seconds later, he gets the pie, like, and then they brought the shot. I was like, I could do that shit 2 seconds earlier.
That is what blew me. See,
that shit, man.
I didn't mind him dying for the mere fact of, if you think of some storytelling shit, that monologue leads to him having what he enjoyed the death, an epic, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, the Lokis always go out kind of fucked up and shame. He got to go out heroically, you know what I mean? So that puts the little, the number on, I can fuck with him dying, but they needed to clean that up a bit because I had that exact same feeling that, dude, he died and then the thing saves you guys in within seconds. Like, I feel like you wasted his death in a weird way. Like putting
that kind of like that does something right. That takes something away from it.
Some was taken away. I don't know. Maybe if you'd have died maybe sooner, which sucks because the pacing of his death was great. But when you get to the pacing of them, then they saved themselves right after it. I think. And the thing is, you're supposed to go with he stalled them enough time because if he wasn't there was no way they were going to even get that. So I guess that's the piece you have to make. There's no way they would have had enough time to even get to that portal if he would never did what he did, regardless. Even if he was that's the tragedy of that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
We'll positive spin it.
He did. No.
We'll positive spin it.
That works. That works.
You heard me?
But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I dug that. I dug the Black Thor.
I mean, for the limited time we had him.
For the limited time we had him, and then he sort of, everybody betrayed everybody pretty much.
But Black Thor, no, they were all Lokis. That's a Black Loki.
Black Loki, I'm sorry. Black Thor. I'm sorry, didn't he have a hammer?
Yeah, but...
Okay, I know, that's why I keep doing that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
off Thor, because remember, little kid Loki
said
he killed his Thor. And that fucked up that variant his ass out. Nigga said, you're supposed to kill Thor. Nigga, come here.
I wish they would have subtitled the alligator, man.
That would have been cool. That would have been a great idea. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Right? Yeah. I agree. But I enjoyed that section.
You suck.
Hi, Marty.
This nigga he makes a statement. I agree with the statement. And then he agrees with his own statement.
I was hoping you wasn't going to catch that.
I agree.
I was hoping you wasn't going to catch that.
I said some cool shit.
I thought you just got...
It was cool.
No, we all agree with what I just
No,
said.
agree with what I said. I know I did. I know I did, but I didn't say that shit.
I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm agreeing with the hell out of this shit.
Yeah, man. It's like when a low key agree with a low key. A Marty agree with Marty. Like, yeah, you that nigga Marty smart. Ain't that right, Marty? Yeah.
Marty, hell yeah.
Favorite host pretty good. He's my favorite.
I'm the favorite and he's the favorite. We
Yeah,
all favorites.
You dig?
Yeah.
But what else?
Yeah.
I think that's all I got on Loki for right now. Just giving the most recent memories of the 4th and 5th episode.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like if is there any standout thing? Because one thing I will say about Loki as a show, I really dig the show, but it doesn't make me as excited to watch as WandaVision did. Like WandaVision had me like, and I hate to be that person because I hate when they compare the shows because truthfully they're all different tones, they're all different styles of show. WandaVision, Cap, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Captain America and Winter Soldier, and Loki are 3 different shows, but like for whatever reason. And again, I gotta take in the context of where I am in life. Maybe I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'm not as in tune as I normally would be.
Right,
So
okay.
I gotta chalk that up. Because I remember, for those other 2, I was excited, like, oh, I was chomping at the bit. But truthfully, the last thing that I chomped at the bit for besides WandaVision was Invincible. I miss Invincible.
Oh, God, man, I miss Invincible. Jeez.
We got The Boys coming soon, though.
Oh, yeah. Did they,
They're
really?
shooting it still.
They're still shooting it, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, there's always Space Jam to look forward to.
You know what? I have not watched any of, and since probably episode 4 or 5 is The Flash. I've been meaning to get caught up.
I haven't caught up. Yeah, I was just like, the fucking light keeps going off to remind me it's recording, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, The Flash. My
partner who, I'm gonna tell this story in the FlyWithBats show, but my partner who was inspired by The Flash or whatever, when he was talking about, the inspirations or whatnot, I thought to myself then when he said it, I was like, damn, I hope you don't ask me nothing about this season.
I was about to say, did he spoil some stuff from this season?
No, because the things he was talking about was previous season, so I was able to ride with his metaphor or what have you. But it was just funny when he brought it up, that's what made me go, oh yeah, I ain't been watching none of The Flash this season.
Yeah, I you know what I did? I kind of, cause didn't they? Yeah, this is the first season back from the pandemic, so they had to kind of cap off what they had, not been.
And that was low key annoying. I was glad when they started their, cause they took
their new half of the first
because they usually thought it, and I think that's what technically kind of started making me fall in love. I think that's why I started falling in love.
Me too.
Having that feeling of y'all still wrapping up.
Like it's like
last season, I'm ready to get in this new shit. You know what I mean?
It's like now I feel like y'all done it. Now I need a break.
Oh no, that's not why I'm
mad.
No. I'm
joking.
No, you could have been serious. I'm just saying no. Right. I'm lying to myself. I got a little further than that. I got into their new storyline, but
okay.
Yeah. But it wasn't enticing me much, honestly.
Yeah,
it wasn't doing much for me.
I might have to go back and rewatch a couple things that I actually don't remember. I'm definitely gonna need a recap.
Yeah, it might be around that time, Flash.
Yeah, I hate to say it, man. I mean, Black Lightning's gone, so I mean, hey, maybe it might be time.
Legends apparently still good, but I haven't seen Legends in some seasons.
I always did like Legends, bro.
Me too.
And I kind of fell off, man. But I tried to keep with. I really, really tried, bro. And it just, I don't know, it just became difficult.
There's a lot of things that I haven't started the new season of All American. It started already.
Oh. You like All American too?
I dig it.
Oh man, I'm supposed to be the only one not watching All American.
Yeah, I like All American. But I haven't watched the newest season. I haven't started it yet. But that's all I got for right now. Because I said I've been a non-TV watching Marty. But I'm hoping within the next few weeks to months I get my shit back together. I am going to see Black Widow. I got to catch Black Widow. So that's most likely the next thing we're going to be able to wrap it about.
That'll be cool. I'm be good to talk openly about it. I mean, I did when I think about it, it's like there are some moments I really would like to talk about, and it's also, never mind. It's
coming soon, guys.
It's coming soon.
It's coming soon, guys.
It's happening.
But that was the episode reviewing that show.
Word.
It's that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me at that or at Mr. Bats, as I always say. You can follow Reviewing Dat at ReviewingDAT. Hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. As I always say, you refer it, we review it. That's how we do it most times.
Word.
Also follow. Also if you want to hit up the FlyWithBats, hit up flywithbats@gmail.com. If you want to, send that show something. We've been running about a lot of different things, a lot of different cool shits. On Instagram, follow the FWB Network. That's how you can see our video show, which is a bit different from this podcast, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, check out FlyWithBats Podcast, FlyWithBats Network on, no, it's FlyWithBats Podcast on Facebook. You hear me?
Word. You can find me, Marty, MartyEdwards 504 on Instagram, Twitter. You can click on the Your30 tab where I co-host the show there with, what's his name? The Black Actorpedia, also known as The Arrogant Observer. Your30 with Marty and The Arrogant Observer there and wherever you get your podcast.
So you like the new episode that I saw happen on my Instagram? I haven't watched it yet. I saw that pop up and thought of you. I was like, I wonder if Marty likes this one.
Oh God, the one that the last episode he won't take it. I haven't asked him to take it down yet,
but the newest one, he just put one up today.
Oh, you put up a new one?
Damn, are you on the Your30 Podcast, Marty?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It might have been a new. It might have been.
I
old
feel
one.
like I got left off of Bad and Bougie.
Well, you're on it.
I'm on it. Oh, it must be like he left like he released like a clip on
Instagram.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, it's probably from that last show. I hope it's not the huge flub up. I'm like, oh God, please get rid of that, man. Let's not let anyone see that. But it's on YouTube though, if anybody wants to go laugh.
Well, yeah, y'all. And shouts out to Peanut, who was on the last episode from the Peanut Gallery podcast.
Yeah.
We got to kick it with him on the last episode of FlyWithBats Podcast. I love that he's actually a listener of all the shows or whatever, man.
Yeah, me too.
Because, man, like I want Reviewing That numbers to go up, man. I need more people because, like, FlyWithBats be eclipsing Reviewing That numbers to a degree. Sometimes Reviewing That get like a good little fight with it, but I think people just think that we only talk about the shows. And not take it, we like it's a podcast.
We just tell them we're gonna spoil the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, the top of the show we was talking about fellatio and fucking masculinity and identity, and there's oftentimes on this show where we talk about the industry. We talk about other things than what's probably like promoted. You hear me? So I'm like, trust the process. If you fuck with the FlyWithBats Podcast, come listen to Reviewing Dat, which feels like a waste of time to say at the end of Reviewing Dat show, because if you made it this far, you're already listening.
Bro, you know how we get the numbers up, bro? We have to start reviewing
hot shit.
I don't know, I guess, like, what is hot shit? Like, what are the kids watching? Do we need, like, a sisters review show? Tyler Perry's The Oval. I think number one show on cable.
I think it just comes down to what like it's the hot shit when it's hot. Like a lot of people right now watching Manifest. I don't know nothing about Manifest.
Oh word, I've watched a couple episodes. Damn, thank you for reminding me. That's what I need to go back to Neville.
So most likely, if we did a video clip show in the episode promoting that we're gonna talk Manifest, that might get some people. It's about keying into
what's trending at the moment.
What's trending / who has a large audience regardless. You know what I'm saying? Fair enough. Like, for instance, when P-Valley come back, if we start reviewing every episode of P-Valley, those episodes will most likely get some hits because people are going to want to know what people are saying about P-Vallly. Versus if we decide to talk about Mythic Quest. I don't expect that episode to be... But I don't expect that episode to be highly watched because most people don't even have Apple TV, Apple Plus. Right. Apple Plus. So anyway, we ran with this one. Thank y'all for listening, guys.
Yes,
thank you. Next round. Peace.